Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a run through of the ChatGPT platform. So if it is that it's your first time using ChatGPT and you actually want to know how to use it, then of course this is the video for you. If it is that you just need a refresher, definitely welcome. So once it is that you're signed into ChatGPT, this is a screen that you'll be seeing. So here you can go ahead to input your prompt manually by typing. And of course, here is where you go ahead to dictate to ChatGPT that of which you want. And of course, we do have the use the voice option where you can be talking to ChatGPT directly. You ask it something, it responds back to you, right? So here you can actually go ahead to create an image, right? You can definitely go ahead to write a story. You can actually input your file and you can actually have it edited there. And this, you can actually use this when it is that you're doing like deeper search. But now let's look on the models that ChatGPT has. So we should all be aware of the fact now that we have a ChatGPT 5 family, right? So basically, what is there is ChatGPT negative 5.3. So this is basically where you get instant answers, right? So you can ask what day is today, what will the weather be like later on, and stuff like that. And we have ChatGPT negative 5.4. And with ChatGPT negative 5.4, it basically trades speed for accuracy, right? So this is where it actually goes ahead to do a deeper research, right? And we have ChatGPT negative 5.5, and this model is basically being used by everyone at this point, right? But I think the good thing with ChatGPT, right, and the models that it now has, right, is that you can actually go ahead to type something, and if it is that it's something that requires deep research, you don't necessarily have to go back here and say, hey, I'm going to put it at um, chat GPT negative 5 or 5, right? Based on your prompt, it will know whether it is that it needs an instant answer, it needs to do some deep research and stuff like that. So that part is amazing. So let's just do a prompt since we're here, right? So as I said, we can definitely go ahead to use chat GPT to create an image. So let's just create an image, and just to save time, I'm going to go ahead to use the dictation option. Create me an image of a frog, make it child friendly. And we're going to go ahead to click on this stick, and immediately you see that prompt right here. So all I have to do right now is to go ahead and click on submit. And within just a few seconds, you definitely see where our chat GPT go ahead to create that playful frog. Let me just And just like that, we have our playful frog. Ain't it cute? So since we're on images, let's just look at what we can actually do if it is that we have created an image in ChatGPT, right? So you can click on the image, right? And you can definitely go ahead here to change the image to fit the different ratio, right? So if it is that you're posting it on YouTube Shorts, you can definitely use a 9.16 and so forth. So let's just go ahead to change the ratio of this. So let's say landscape, right? And when I say that within seconds, right? And just like that, you can actually see here that the ratio of the image has been changed. So this is the one that we had first, and this is probably 1.1, sorry, 1, and this we can actually see here that it has been changed, right? So again, if it is that you click on it and there's something there that you want to change, you can just go ahead here also to input your edit as to whether you want for the flowers to be red or so forth, and ChatGPT will definitely have it done. So let's just go ahead here to our toolbar. So over here in our toolbar, of course, we have new chat, right? This is if it is that you want to go ahead to create a new chat. And we have the option here that says search chat. So once you click on search chat, it's basically going to give you all the previous chats or conversations that you had with chat GPT. You can actually find a particular chat by just put it in, let's say dog, because we created a dog earlier this morning. Okay, if I put dog, that's kind of sound weird. But anywho, you'll see here that I have that. I can actually click on that, and immediately the chat which I had created the dog will actually show here, right? And here we have library. So what library does, right? It actually organize, right, your chats. So you'll have your images and you'll have your files. So if it is that you just want to look for images, you can actually just go here and again put your keyword and you'll actually be able to pull up your images, right? If it's just normal chats, you click on files and you'll actually see those information here. Next, we have projects. So if it is that you have done any projects in ChatGPT, it will be shown here, right? Or if it is that anyone has actually shared any project with you, it will be shown here. So indeed, I have done projects in ChatGPT, but it's just that once it is I've completed, I remove it, right? So next we have schedule. So this is basically a new feature and I've actually used it right to like do like daily empowerment quotes, right? So I've actually made a schedule where for every day at 7 p.m. I will actually receive a daily empowerment quote, right? Because we gotta stay encouraged, right? So you can actually go ahead to input like a schedule for a birthday. If it is that you have a file that you know that you need to make some edits on that file or you need to read through that file, but you have a full day and you want to keep remembrance of that file, you can go here and you can go ahead to upload that file here and you just say, hey, remind me to have this updated at such time. And of course, ChatGPT will go ahead to have it done, right? Let's say that I, okay, let me remove that. One for you to keep me updated with the World Cup score, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on submit. And you don't know Brazil all the way in our Japan, but you don't know Brazil all the way. So here we have like, okay, I need to close this down because, yeah, there we are. So here we have, right? So the FIFA World Cup 2026 women's were okay. I did not be specific. Okay. Let me just go ahead to input this. So this is what I like about ChatGPT. If it is that they don't understand something, they'll definitely go ahead to let you clarify. And I would say twice daily because we're having like too much per day. So I'm just going to go ahead to input that. And just like that, it has now been scheduled, right? And if it is that you go back and click on schedule, you'll actually see here that I do have send World Cup scores here, right? So I'll definitely receive that on a daily basis, of course, until World Cup actually ends. So basically, that's the purpose of that, right? And you can actually do it for different things because here I have weekly learning, reading, and other things. So it's actually based on you, and you definitely have to input the prompts based on how you want for your notification to be. And as we're talking about notification, ensure that you turn on your notification on your phone or on your laptop so that you can actually get those reminders. Next, we have apps. So apps basically speaks to the different AI apps that you can actually use while using ChatGPT. So let's say that you're a person that makes digital products, right? You definitely want to connect your ChatGPT to Canva so that it's easy to transition when it is that you need to make edits, right? And of course, you do have Adobe Photos. So if it is that you're into that poster building stuff and editing photos, you can definitely go ahead to sign in with your email. And of course, the list goes on, right? So basically, that's all there. And of course, if it is that an app is there that you don't have, you can definitely go ahead to input it there, and ChatGPT will actually show whatever it is that they're able to add it to their platform. But we do have quite a few, though. I mean, like you have lifestyle, because I mean, like Airbnb, we have R2, there's so much to choose from, right? But next, we have Codex. So basically, what Codex actually does, right? It actually helps you with your workflows. It actually makes life easier for you. Well, ChatGPT AI tools overall is supposed to make life easy for you, but with Codex, it helps with complicated situation. So I haven't really used Codex like that because most of what I'm doing doesn't really ain't that difficult. So Codex is not something that I use daily, right? And once it is that you click on it, it actually showcase you to a different page where you actually have to download the window and all them stuff. And I ain't about to do all of that. Next, we have more, right? So this speaks to where you can go ahead to click on images. And if it is that you just want to create an image based on, let's say, ChatGPT reference, you can definitely do so. Here, see my images. And of course, if it is that you have images, you'll definitely be able to see them here as well. Uh, what else do we have? Yeah, that's basically it. So deeper search, you don't necessarily have to click on this to do a deeper search, but you can definitely go ahead and click on it. All right. So let's see. Okay, what causes what? What causes a landslide? I'm just putting something, guys. I don't. Okay, what causes a landslide? And just go ahead and click on submit. And when I say that, ChatGPT is going to pull all the information right from all the reliable sources just to give you an answer to that. Sometimes it will actually give you like images based on if it is size relevant. So let's just look at that. Mm, okay, so it's just counting down to complete. So while that's being completed, right, we only have this option here that's left. And this is like recent, right? And I said that this is like this has to do with like your all the previous chats that you had, right? And you can actually view that in search, you can view it in library. Here you'll just have from your newest to your oldest. I want for this to complete so you guys can see. Okay. Oh, and this is why I say that with deep research, right? When I say that ChatGPT is going to go ahead and pull everything, they're going to pull everything. So by the time you're finished through with reading all of these topics and subtopics, it's going to be like you're the landscape person, right? So let's just click on Lamoy while that is being done because we have our notification on, so it will notify you once it's finished, right? So here you can definitely go ahead to update your plan. So right now I have the plus plan that needs to be right? We have the personalization, we have profile, we have settings. So personalization, right, actually has to do with how it is that you want for ChatGPT to respond to you, right? So here you'll have like the best style of tone. You can actually say professional, or you can actually go with friendly, efficient, and the list goes on. And we have the characteristics. So whether it is that you want to choose warm, so let's look at the option that we have. So we have more, we have default, we have less, right? So what it is that you want for it to be more warm, less, and so forth. The same for enthusiastic, it's the same layout. Whether it is that you want emojis, do you think we should use emojis? Let's just put less. Okay. And of course, here you can go ahead to input your information, right, as regards to custom instructions. Here we have the app, how you pay, data control. Let's go there. So data control, right? So I don't have all of this information updated here on my end, considering that I have two Chat GPT accounts. So this is where I actually do my tutorials. It's kind of weird still because I'm paying two fees, right? But anywho, so we have storage, we have the security login, right? And of course, we have the parental controls. If it is that you pay for ChatGPT and you actually, hmm, and you want to add someone, right, a family member, you can actually go ahead to add your child, right, and you'll have that parental control there. Next, we have trusted contact. You can go ahead to add that information here. And yeah, that's basically it. But let's just click on general. I think I forgot that part. So with general, this is basically has to do with the appearance, right? So what it is that you want for it to be system, you want for it to be dark, you want for it to be light. So I've always used system. Let's try dark and see what happens. Um, I don't think I'm from the dark side. Right, let's go with light and see. Hmm. Yeah, so we're working with system. I've been using system for quite some time, so let's just work with that. Next we have contrast. Again, we have the dark and well, we have medium. Let's see, and we have increase. So yes, guys, for this part is the first time I'm coming on here, apart from just changing the color to pink, right? So next we have the color to which you want for your response to come in. So where you chat with Chat GPT, you'll either see it in purple, orange, and so forth based on what you select. And of course, you have your language that you can actually select as well. And I like that this actually has a wide range, right? But of course, we're English over here because I see no patois. So yeah, and that's basically it. Nothing much to see here. It's basically that. Of course, we have voice. No, just keep it at voice. Okay, so let me just close this. Right, and as you can see, right, ChatGPT is still going ahead to do its research on landslide cause, right? So when I say that, you're going to get all that information, right? So this is basically it, right? We do have here, we can actually click on the three dots and you can actually go ahead to delete this, right? You can actually start a group chat. So if it is that you have other family members or friends that has chat GPT, you can actually do it here. Right, you can actually pin chat, archive, and so much more. Right, so if it is that you felt I missed something out, you can definitely let me know, but I do hope that you had found this helpful. So again, the name is Lamoy and I'll see you in my next one. Remember, your comment is my command, so do your thing.